probably, you might consider it the Taj Mahal of dairy housing now for show cattle. I think that, I think for a long time it was regarded as, the number one dairy show. But now I think we have the number one dairy show, the number one buildings and housing. So we're right there.
How important was it to make this investment and keep, Wisconsin being the premier place to come for something like this?
It's very important. We have to have a good balance between our commercial trade show and our dairy show to keep things all on even keel. And the other barns are getting older. And with the value of show cattle these days, it is extremely important that we have the proper housing. Quite honestly, there were singular cows in those old barns that were worth more than buildings. So if that gives you some indication of how important it was, there's your story.
So I guess now, moving forward, what are the changes that would you like to see happen, to really bolster this event even further and make it?
Well, we're always looking for new and improved ways that we can offer a larger scope to more dairy producers. So we will continue to concentrate on things that bring in our large dairy producers or milk thousands and thousands of cows. That's important to us. There's been some talk about maybe even expanding this building, but that's going to be down the road a piece. So we're going to try to improve on what we have, but continue to offer something for everyone, all dairy producers of all kinds. We have dairy goat exhibitors in our commercial line and things like that. So, a big picture scenario is what we're looking at.
So you're not kind of holding back now that you've made this like.
Oh no,
you're always looking to get better.
Nope. If you're not going forward, you're going back. So that's the scenario we watch here. So we have brainstorming sessions all the time on what can we do better, how do we grow this show. Nope, we've got to go forward.
What kind of impact does this operation have on this region?
Well, we do an economic impact study after every show, but it's in the, I believe, 17 to 20 million range, and that's actual dollars spent, and that's just in Dade County. It is hard for us, and we have tried to do an economic impact study for the state of Wisconsin, because a lot of the folks that come here travel Wisconsin and the upper Midwest for days in advance of coming to this site, and buy cattle and buy equipment and buy feed and a countless number of things.
That was like a vacation, like
yes,
a whole business trip out of it.
Right. Like I was telling some new employees back at my home farm, you got to think about this. It's like Christmas, and New Year's, and the family reunion and the class reunion all in one. Sure. And that's kind of what it's like. And so we have keeping those things in mind. I know that it being probably in the hundreds of millions of dollars in final impact for the state.
Can you talk a little bit about the impact on the Midwest Horse Fair, and then also the county fair with the new pavilions? No?
I'm not going to talk about that. I think you need to talk about those folks. I think it, personally, it's great for them. They're going to enjoy it. We work very closely with the horse fair. Their staff was out helping hand out pamphlets yesterday. They're a great bunch. We work very closely together with them. But how they see it, I don't want to talk on their behalf. Dane County Fair for us is, of course, I don't know if you're aware, but World Dairy Expo is the manager of the Dane County Fair. So obviously, new buildings, wider aisles, all those kinds of things are positives. And I think one thing that'll have a big advantage, and you guys are probably aware, if you come over there the third week of July, it's usually miserably hot. Sure. And the barns with low ceilings and no insulation probably weren't ideal. So now you really have something. You have, a state-of-the-art ventilation system. You actually have, heat and air conditioning in the first pavilion. So I got to believe it's better. But I'm not the manager of the Dane County Fair.
All right, thanks.